Hi, this video is going to be about the Revolutionary War. Not so much the battles themselves, but the issues surrounding the war. So in 1776, Thomas Paine published Common Sense. This was a book that really kind of, or a pamphlet, long pamphlet, that it really kind of pushed a lot of the colonists that were kind of on the fence on the independence issue. And he pointed out the absurdity of a far-off island controlling essentially a continent. He also was arguing that the British motive was their interest, not their attachment. In other words, that they were more concerned with the economics of it than any sort of connection to the people in colonial America. So, of course, July 4th, 1776 is the Declaration of Independence. An original draft of that, Thomas Jefferson had written in a part that really vilified King George for kind of pushing the slave trade on the colonists. And Britain, other than the Portuguese, Britain was most heavily involved in the slave trade overall, historically. But it was kept out because they felt that they would alienate a lot of the Southern support. And in fact, as a lot of this revolutionary ideas, they kind of really boiled in Boston, but they were in other places in the country, but they were worried about Southern support. So this is one of the reasons why George Washington was chosen to lead the Continental Army. They figured that a Southern slaveholder, as Washington was, would be good to try to bring along some of the wealthy Southerners. So for Washington as a leader of this army, he was quite spectacular, and in the early years things did not go so well, at least in the early year, in 1775 and 76, those 2 years things weren't going so great. But at the end of December 1776 was the Battle of Trenton. Now there were Hessian soldiers that were fighting for the British. They were mercenaries that were paid soldiers that weren't really British subjects. So across the Delaware River were the Hessian soldiers, but this was in the winter, and it was just kind of understood at that time, for the most part, that fighting didn't occur in the winter. It was almost like a break time. So Washington makes this bold move that he's going to cross the Delaware River, which was icy at that point, and attack these Hessian soldiers. And of course they did that. There was actually a spy who saw them do this at night, and he came to warn the Hessian leader, and he gave him like an envelope essentially, and the person evidently never even read it, and this played a major role in the Patriot victory in that battle, for instance. Some other issues, like a lot of people will make the argument without French support it would have been very difficult for America to gain independence. Benjamin Franklin was the diplomat who really was most influential in gaining French support for the war. So in terms of the actual people fighting, the Patriots had, they were enlisting people into the militia as early as age 10. Famously, Andrew Jackson was in the militia at age 13, and he would ultimately go on to be a president many years later. There was also the issue of slaves. Lord Dunmore, who was the governor of Virginia, colonial governor, made a proclamation that any slaves who fought for the British would be given their freedom. So these were just some of the issues that was happening during the war, and ultimately it was 1783 when the British officially recognized independence for the United States. Thank you.